Yeah. Static buzz in the building. Yeah. Static buzz in the building. Level up every time that the beat hits. If you're lost in the game, we'll fix it. Welcome to the channel. Let's get it. I'm the one they call Static. Bring the buzz.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Ms. Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that scale. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby. Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 sec.
Lynn?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over. So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey!
Ta-da! The Blade Scout console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Hey!
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey!
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part? I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, she can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments, and together they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe. Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does she know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we? Yes?
Hey! Yes?
Shadow Strike! Sliding Slinger! Wow! Flame Grenade! Grenade! So nice! Move it! Damage! Scream Edge! Slide! Grenade! Oh man, knock him around! I'm in the zone. Oh, they've seen us. Oh. Man, nice view up here. Take the shot. to get it
Engaging.
first?
Lay down some
I've
fire
got
for
your
me.
cover fire. Flame grenade! Sliding grenade! Bolt hammer! And stay down! Now, they're setting duck! Sparkle flap, the ranged attack! We sure own them!
We got it. Let's move.
Bolt hammer! Ask questions later.
Now,
Fire fireball! Hit 'em!
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Scream edge.
We sure own them! Hope I didn't get in the way. Blast them to bits!
Target in sight.
Fire carnival!
Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Haha! What is this gonna
Side flash.
Bolt hammer! We sure own them! Hope I didn't get in the way. Who wants to get it first?
Let's see what you've got.
Fire carnival! Sliding! Let 'em down! I told you! Close in! Flame grenade! Haha! This is... Whoa! That's all it took? Let's keep it up! Who wants to get it
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Scream edge.
Flame
Do
grenade!
some damage.
Haha! Fire
Shadow
carnival!
strike.
And stay down! Whoa! That's all it took?
Nice work.
Who wants to get it first? Man, nice cover cover fire. Take the shot!
Shadow strike.
Let it down! Bolt hammer! Got him! Grenade! Lay down some cover fire!
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
We sure own them! Let's keep it up! Blast them to bits! I've got shadow cover fire! Sliding! Grenade!
Scream edge.
Bolt hammer!
Image destroyed. Move in and strike.
Grenade!
Side flash.
Let 'em down! Topple them! Close in!
Upper hand.
We sure own them! Hope I didn't get in the way. Who wants to get it first?
Let's see what you've got. Shadow
Fire
strike.
carnival!
Side flash. Sliding slinger.
Wow!
Scream edge. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
This is just smart! Bolt hammer! Let's lay into it! We sure own them!
Nice work.
What? Blast him to bits! Fire!
Shadow strike!
Side slash!
Early bird!
Finally! A chance to stick him around! Flame grenade!
Slide nice! Move in and do some
Let's
damage.
lay into it! Blast him to bits!
Target in sight!
Yes! Hit him again for me!
Shadow strike!
Yeah, hit him! Watch me lay
That's
into
a
it!
dent in him.
Get
Move
ready
in
for
and
some
keep the rhythm
clean
going.
moves. Finally!
Side
Chance
slash.
to stick him around!
Now, my turn!
Flame grenade! Who wants to get it first?
Let's see what you've got.
Fire
Shadow
carnival!
strike! Now, melee attacks! Slide!
This is just smart! Let's go hammer! And
Shadow
stay
Ball.
down! Now, do a sitting duck!
So nice! Move in and do some damage.
Side slash! Smart! We sure own them! Let's keep it up! Blast him to bits!
Target in
Fire
sight!
carnival!
Shadow strike! Nice! Move in and do some damage.
Wow! This is just smart! Salt
Dent
hammer!
in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Grenade!
Side slash!
Man, I'm bulged. Did I do all the work or what? Sorry, I'll try harder next time. Let's murderate them!
They're all sharp.
Locked and loose.
Stagger them with a melee attack.
Fire carnival!
Fire! Fling 'em.
Grenade!
Side slash!
Blast! Snake! Assault hammer! Flame grenade!
Use an aura! Get control of the battle! Upper hand!
Slide
Nice! Move in and do some damage! This force! Shadow strike!
Whoa, that's all it took? Hope I didn't get in the way. What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless...
Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid. The Tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some Tyrants will actually register as low rank when you find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all. As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This'll be tougher than anything else we've faced. in and do some damage.
Recuperate!
Shadow Strike!
Boom! Armor!
Side Slash!
Engage down! Weaken him and lay in! I am gonna collapse in like 3 seconds! Neutralized! Nice work!
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Fire Carnival!
Early bird.
Full of the mortar to ya! Well spent!
Shadow Strike!
Flame grenade!
Side Slash!
Wild down! Murderate
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Full of the mortar to ya! Wild down!
Let's move.
Blast him to bits! I've got shadow fire. Slide! Lightning! Wild down! Wow! Got him! Lay down some cover fire! This round is gonna hurt like a witch! Side flash! Bring him down! Weaken him and let him
Early bird.
Slide! Oh, that's all it took? Let's keep it up! Woo! Who wants to get it?
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
This round is gonna hurt like a fire
Shadow
particle!
strike.
Wild side flash! Slide hammer! And stay down! Now!
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Blast him to bits! I've got your cover fire!
Shadow strike.
Wild
I can't move. Side flash.
Now we're talking!
Use an aura.
Get
Get
those
control of the
spotlights
battle.
ready!
Slide.
Let's combo this! Let's murderate him!
Engaging.
Locked and loaded.
Lay down some fire for me.
This round is gonna hurt like a witch! Fire particle!
Slide.
Wild smash!
Some nice. Move in and do some damage. Yeah.
This is just smart! Salt hammer! And stay down!
Target fire.
We sure owned them!
We got him. Let's move.
Blast him to bits!
Target fire.
Flame grenade!
Shadow strike.
Wild smash!
Side flash.
Hit him again for me!
Slide. Image destroyed. Move in and strike.
This is gonna smart! Scream and stay down! Now, wow! They're set up!
Upper hand.
We sure owned them!
We got him. Let's move.
Oh, this fight is on!
You ready for anything?
Shadow
strike.
Carnival!
Slide.
Wow! Now we're talking! Get those spotlights ready!
Some nice. Move in and do some damage.
This is gonna smart! Salt hammer!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Slide.
Let's combo this sucker!
Shadow strike. Side
Wild
slash. Upper
Wow,
hand.
got him! Lay down some cover fire! This round is gonna hurt like a witch!
Yeah.
Trash talk!
trouble. Heal me!
This better?
Appreciate it. Melee attack!
Cheers for victory! And, vacuum!
Excellent strategy.
Ooh. Who wants to get it first?
Let's see what you've got.
Blast!
Slide! Bondage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Haha! This is time slide! Hey! No shoving!
Now it's my turn. Not
I'm
balanced.
getting wobbly!
Reinforcements. Watch out. Upper
Iron
hand.
Frisbee!
Slide. Slinger.
Boom! Armor!
I owe you one.
Blast! Hooray!
Shadow strike.
There! Now hit him!
Side slash.
Stop it! Hey, lay off! Fire Carnival!
Now, melee attacks.
Trash talk! Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Wow! Appendage down! Weaken him and lay in! Where'd everyone go? I don't want it to end like this. Blast him to bits!
Slide. Slinger. Shadow strike.
Wow! Smash! Appendage down!
Yeah.
Weaken
You're
him
on
and
top
lay
of
in!
this now.
Whoa! I can't move! Assault hammer! And stay down!
Target in
Now we
sight.
sure owned them!
Nice work.
Blast him to bits!
Shadow
That's your
strike.
cover fire!
Side slash. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage. Scream edge.
This is very smart! We sure owned them! Let's keep it up! Woo! Who wants to get it? We should weaken them
Let's
just to
see
be
what
safe.
you've got. Shadow strike.
I got your bottle of weak sauce. Blast
Slide.
light.
Slinger. Side slash. Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
No shoving. Trash talk.
That prevents him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Can't move. Get ready for some Leroy.
Slinger.
Assault hammer. Flame grenade.
Shadow strike.
Harder. Boom
Side
armor.
slash.
What? Sorry.
Upper hand.
You guys take it from here. Hooray!
Slide. Slinger. Scream edge.
I could use a heal here.
I can't move. This is wearing me down.
There he is.
I'm not gonna make it.
Hey, where'd everyone go? Flame grenade!
voices, but no words